We all have our own list of priorities when it comes to buying a new car. Some of us want something that's fast, some of us want something that's going to be cheap to run, but all of us, even if we don't admit it, want something that's good looking, and that's where the Citroen DS3 comes in. We all know that beauty is in the eye of the beholder, a fact which becomes apparent when you find out that John Prescott's married. But for our money, this is one of the best looking small cars you can buy. It's the same story inside too. It's just such a nice place to be in here, and the quality of the materials is excellent. Granted, the Paris skyline on the rear windows is a tiny bit, well, a massive bit naff, and the bad news is they've pulled the same trick on the dashboard as well. But the interior is just so special, it just makes every other car in the class feel just a bit, well, dull. So, the DS3 is one of the best looking cars on the road, but the question is, does it have the personality to match? There's a good choice of both petrol and diesel engines available across the DS3 range. Now, they all offer decent performance and most of them are easy on the wallet. The model we have here is the top of the range D Sport, which comes with a 1.6 litre turbocharged petrol engine with 154 brake horsepower. Now, it's not particularly economical, but it's pretty great in almost every other respect. It's genuinely quick, and thanks to the stiffer suspension that you get as standard on this model, it's very involving to drive when the road gets twisty. The less powerful models in the range come with softer suspension, which means they're not quite as fun to drive. Now, normally that would mean that they'd be more comfortable, but unfortunately, whichever DS3 you go for, you'll find that the ride is a little bit jiggly. On top of this, the steering is a little bit numb, and because of the big wheels fitted to this model, there's quite a lot of road noise, especially at motorway speeds. So, as a driver's car, the DS3 is a bit of a mixed bag. The question is, what would it be like to live with on a day-to-day basis? Well, as you've probably noticed, the DS3 is a 3-door, and unfortunately there is no 5-door, so getting into the back will be tricky. Once you're in the back, things aren't much better. Both head and legroom are a bit tight, and unless your best friends happen to be Danny DeVito, Ronnie Corbett and one of the Oompa Loompas from Willy Wonka, you can forget about getting 3 people in the back. Up front, on the other hand, there's loads of space. You genuinely don't feel like you're sitting in a car as small as the DS3 when you're at the wheel. The steering wheel is adjustable for reach and rake, and you can also adjust the height of the driver's seat. And while historically the French would build their cars with the same sort of attention to detail that a 4-year-old would lavish upon an Airfix kit, the DS3 is actually proving itself to be one of the most reliable cars in its class. It's not the cheapest small car you can buy, it's not the most practical, and if you're looking for something which is fun to drive, you'll be better off with a Fiesta or a Mini. But the DS3 lives or dies by its looks. It might not be perfect, but thanks to its great engines, low running costs and irresistible French charm, it remains one of our very favourite small cars.